We're gonna say farmer.
You're gonna say farmer. You got it. Thank you.
So
I love this for me.
I saw Patters do this, and ever since I just couldn't wait to try it for myself.
Sure,
So
absolutely.
We're gonna say farmer.
All right, you got it. Thank you. The River Styx, just so everyone is aware. The Ferryman's ability is amended to, each night, asterisk, the demon may choose if all dead players regain their vote token. So there's reason for evil while dead to vote. There's potential reason for good while dead to vote. It's sort of, I don't know, juggling risk versus reward. If you really want someone dead, maybe you'll get your dead vote back because the demon will want to be giving his minions the dead vote back to, or her, or their, or its. But we're gonna step into that.
If I'm the demon, everyone's getting their dead vote every night.
Thanks, Fish.
Copy that. Cool. Fish is a giver, is what I'm hearing. Do I want to know ho? Do I want to know ho? Or do I want a vigor? Yeah, absolutely. No, we don't want to know. I think vigor might be fun, right? Let's do a mez. Let's do poisoner or fearmonger. Fearmonger? Okay, we can do a fearmonger. Wait, no, not with vigor. Hold on. No, that's so bad. I don't like fearmonger with vigor. I mean, I guess you can throw fear out there. No ho on the oh ho. So Mez Poisoner works great with vigor. Mez Baron is fine with vigor. Okay, if we're doing a fearmonger, I'm putting in an imp. I'm not doing vigor. Right, like that's just so bad. It's so bad. Oh man, I'm so scared for this town. Fortune teller Amni. Oh no. Do we want an amnesiac ability? I'm tempted to try to rerun Egg. Oh, is it 11? Oh, you're right. Hold on. We can Balloonist +1. Or I could give Recluse as a bluff, I guess. I'm not against Recluse as a bluff. It's kind of fine. Maybe. Do I want a Recluse? I do like Recluse for Vigor, yes. Yeah. I think I'm going to put a Balloonist in. Either that or... How do I... Do I want an amnesiac? Do I have the brain power for an amnesiac? We want an amnesiac. Gwen wants everything this game. We can do an Undertaker. We can do a Fisherman. We can do a... What are bluffs? We'll give the bluffs... Amni learns if the fearmonger... Make the amnesiac just old balloonist so you have 2 balloons. I don't think so. That could be interesting. I'm not necessarily against it. What do I want bluffs to be? We'll give Fortune Teller as a bluff. We'll put in a town crier, because that's actually kind of fun. Oh, that is a good point. I want, it's a vigor game. I want things that can be like vigorified. That's, no, one more. Okay. Really, one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How can I, why can I not math? Oh, right, yeah, okay. Librarian Bluff. I like Librarian Bluff, yeah. Ooh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Why not Librarian that sees 0? I'm so smart? That's kind of mean, actually. I don't want to do that. Well, maybe. I don't know. Do I want to do that? It tells them it's a vigor game. Or it doesn't. We have a balloonist. Darian. I do kind of like Librarian 0. Are we doing Amni Balloonist? We'll do Amni Balloonist, that's fine. Sure, why not? Why not? Oh my god. Okay, I need different music. What is the music going into the River Styx? Down tempo? I think so. That's good. Yeah, let's do this.
Tweaked after the Djinn was made, but that's interesting to hear the Djinn was made and then the script.
Yeah, the people who picked the finalists never saw the scripts, only the generals.
Oh, really? Is that the case?
Correct.
Yes, over. I don't have an excuse anymore.
That's terrifying. This is the River Styx. Rolls are going out. Good luck, everybody. Have fun. Good night.
Can I ask you a game mechanic question before you start the night phase?
Absolutely.
Really fast? You don't have to wake us up.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it can happen more than once that the Ferryman ability is enacted by the demon, or is it
every
one
night
time?
past the first night, the demon
Spicy.
may give.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah,
So
no
wait,
problem.
What happens if there's
demon
that passes it? Would both imps have the ability to choose?
I would register the living imp as the demon in that case.
I think that's even defined in the glossary. The
I believe
the
so
demon
too,
is
yeah.
The live demon.
Hello.
I'm at it again.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
Hello, my minions. Blob is your demon.
Okay. Is there a damsel?
There is no damsel in play.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. We'll give Fortune Teller, we'll give Shugenja, and we'll give Butler? Do I want a Butler? No, I don't want a Butler. And we will give General Savant? Farmer? Pixie? Yeah, no Butler with Librarian 0. Yeah. What do I want to give them? Fortune Teller, Shugenja, Savant. That's fine. Hello!
I choose to allow the dead to regain their vote.
Okay, great, perfect. Unfortunately, the ability is each night asterisk, so we're not there yet.
Rules are made to be broken.
Sure, fair. Blob, your minions are Fish and Matthew.
Cool.
And there is no Fortune Teller,
Okay.
Shugenja,
Okay.
or Pixie in play.
Okay. Got it. God, I haven't played Demon in so long. I'm so screwed. Alright. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. I don't think the recluse would have to be turned. I personally think it would be really funny. What do we want? Okay, do we want to do, like, for the Mesword, do we want to just do egg? Is that too stupid? Let's get Matthew's choice. Hello.
Hello.
Please pick a player.
Who can I get away with nominating and it not seem... I'm gonna start it on Sophia, but it may not stay there forever.
Okay, Sophia, you got it. It's a good mez, or it's a good... I'm not against omelet. Omelet. What's another... Advanced egg. It's true. Poached? Ooh. Let's ask Fish. Hello.
What's up?
Do you have any particular ideas for a mez word?
Ideas for a mez word? No. Oftentimes my picks come from food, or I just grab a book on the shelf and I flip to a random page. And
That's very funny.
Word.
Chat thinks omelet. How do you feel?
Omelet is good. I like omelet.
I love it. Great. Omelet is your word. Tamago. No. If Tosho were here, absolutely. 100%. Mathblade 0. Mathblade 0. Who are we showing the Lost Antoni and Occam Blazer? Do we... Okay. Do we show them each other? Or is that a horrible idea? Oh, no. Okay. Right. We can do that. That is kind of funny. Hello, the Lost.
Hi.
Are you excited, ma'am?
I mean, I guess it's not red, but I mean, I guess the amnesiac is fun, so...
All right, that's fair. I mean, I guess maybe there is a mez on the script. It could potentially turn red if you look around.
Nobody ever comes to me with the mez word.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. The Lost Antoni, I am going to show you Occam Blazer.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Luna's here. I don't want to ruin this beautiful setup. I'll maybe let Luna travel. It might be fine. Hello, Occam.
Hi there.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling pretty good.
Nice.
I'm feeling like I've added a damsel, actually. That's what I'm feeling like.
I am going to start you off by showing you someone who may not be feeling so good because they might be feeling lost. The Lost Antoni.
Lost Antoni, thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. What's up, Halo?
You know, just in the off chance that Amy is the Mezepheles. Amy, Halo, Hamey, Mayor. You know, just selections of possible mez words.
All right.
You know,
perfect.
Because I would turn this night. Bye-bye.
That's fair. All right. Thank you. Bye. It is interesting that there's a fisherman and a mayor that can be poisoned. And I guess a town crier. A town crier being poisoned is actually pretty good. Hello.
Hello.
I love that I get to do this. 0.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Definitely a possibility. Do I want to allow a traveler? Are there recommended travelers on this script? Okay, so nothing specific. Great. What? 5? No. Beggar is interesting. I do think Beggar is an interesting choice. And I'm not against Beggar, honestly. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. I just realized. Sure. Yeah, why not? Is Beggar too strong? I don't think Beggar's too strong. I think it's sort of fine. Right? Like, yeah, the Beggar can. The thing that I would be wary of is like ass hattery, right? But I think it's still a risk. I guess I could just put in an apprentice. Beggar Harlot Gunslinger. Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I was thinking Beggar.
Yep. You're gonna have to tell me what that does. Not familiar with travelers.
No worries. So, you must use a vote token to vote. If a dead player gives you theirs, you learn their alignment, and you are sober and healthy.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Could you please give me a random number between 1 and 12?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. That moves you a little bit. 1 sec.
Sorry, I raced through work and raced home to
No, you're fine.
be here on time, and then the computer refused to let me log in.
That is very unfortunate, and no worry. Okay, I'm just moving you there because that's easier. And then a random number between 1 and 3, please.
2.
2. Okay, you are good.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
But
It might be the only option.
How's that
the
right?
Voodoo 2 would probably be recommended.
I mean,
Voodoo kind of seems to go against.
Right.
the bureaucrat would work as well.
And the thief.
No, yeah.
The bureaucrat would work, but a beggar works, I think, just fine.
We were literally just talking about this.
Yeah, we were having a discussion about this.
Luna arrived a little bit late, and I did not want to re-rack, so I apologize for that if anyone would have preferred that. But Luna Flower is your beggar for this game, and this game has begun. This is the River Styx. Apparently,
Etreides,
yes, Sophia.
You made a mistake because I didn't get to Fearmonger pick anyone.
Oh, right. Yes. Actually, hold on.
Got that removed.
Who actually?
Hey!
Sophia, do you have something you would like to tell us?
The Fearmonger did make a selection last night.
Oh,
No,
Okay, so we're not voting on anyone.
6 minutes.
Sophia is the
I got
Fearmonger confirms.
I got it.
Hello.
So today's savant information,
Okay.
because Oho is on script,
Sure.
is going to be either no outsiders in play, what a shock,
Okay.
or an outsider is next to 2 townsfolk.
Or an outsider is next to 2 townsfolk. Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Thank you. Wild. Alexia, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your games were fun. Give me a moment and I will give you a shout out. 2 true statements. I know, we love that. We love made up information that's 2 true statements.
Yeah, what do you want to share?
I'm an outsider, so that's a 3.
Oh, you're an outsider. I guess you're not the damsel since you're saying it.
Well, I'm definitely not the drunk since I'm saying it.
Interesting.
I am an Amni.
Oh, okay. I'm the mayor.
Oh, hi, Mayor Amy. How are you?
I'm good. I don't expect to live long in this town. People don't trust me when I claim mayor, but I just
I'll
I figured
trust
I'd
you.
just say.
I'll
Awesome.
trust you.
Okay, cool.
Last
Did
night...
you wake up?
Yes, I woke up and was pointed to Occam.
Huh.
I went to Occam, and Occam's like, well, I got your name last night because I'm the balloonist. And I'm like, oh, okay then.
Oh, maybe you're like a low-key high priestess or something. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You would say that.
I would, but you know.
Well, I am this town's here, recluse. So
You're the
you know,
recluse.
if I'm evil, like if you're evil and it's Vic, kill me, I guess. I don't. What the fuck? I don't. We have to.
I am definitely good. You said recluse?
Yeah, Etreides, quick question.
Yes.
In case that a recluse gives their death vote to a beggar, could the recluse could still register as evil, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Okay, bye.
I tend not to write them down. I kind of like mental note them, just because I don't want like so much clutter on my screen day one, knowing that I'm gonna have to go back and erase 90% of it anyway.
Yeah, I like having it. For me, it's also like how I know I've talked to somebody.
That's fair. I can usually remember who I've talked to.
I can't. I'm.
That's all right. Well, I'll let you go talk to other people. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Right now, I know I
blasting
haven't talked to anyone else. So, all right, thanks. Bye.
Yes, that's. Hey, save image. All right, thanks, guys.
I can't really do threes as a traveler.
yeah. I'll just tell you I'm the general. Good as winning.
General.
There you go.
Cool. I promise I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
That's kind of what I'm guessing. Hi, Etreides.
Hello.
Do I get the name of the first person who chose me at night?
Ooh, the first person who chose you at night. Cold.
Oh. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll try again.
I
I know
sticking
you're
to
neither
this.
of those things.
If anyone has hard claim to either of those things, there's the potential they're lying to, or they're my pixie. Because Pixie's on the script.
Sounds sussy, but okay, Matthew. Thank you.
What's up, Etreides? How are we doing tonight?
Pretty good. Dead, but you know. At least the demon can continually give me back my dead vote.
Death is not the end.
Yeah.
Tony D, what are we feeling like?
I'll follow your lead.
I am either the balloonist or the amnesiac.
He said he is. No. If he's the role other people said he is, I guess it doesn't matter.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye.
What are you?
I am the general.
You are the general. Thank you.
Sophia.
I would just like to say that this game is going to be full of a lot of death and a lot of mayhem.
Okay.
Like ghost votes.
A great Lady Gaga album.
Amy.
I'm the mayor. Nobody's going to believe me. You should just execute me. Thanks.
Well, speaking of which, I guess nominations are open, but there are a little bit of shenanigans.
Nothing but believe you, Amy.
Occam nominates Kusmus.
Occam, I heard, nominate Kusmos. Why? Well,
they're in a claim. They gave me a 2, both of which I've heard elsewhere.
Okay. Kusmos.
Presumably one of those two people is lying.
May I also add that there's a town crier in the script, so I'd like to be proven not a minion or confused for one.
All right, right on the count.
You know what? They want to rewrite Fearmonger. Let's do it.
Oh, I was typing. Actually, I don't know if I would have voted on this. I didn't talk to
4 is not enough. Mathblade.
Mathblade nominates Mathblade.
Mathblade nominates Mathblade. Why?
Savant or Damsel? Enjoy.
Occam claims minion and guesses Mathblade is the damsel.
Cool. We can keep the game going. 6 required to put Mathblade on the block.
I claim Damsel. No, wait. How did I say it to you, Mathblade?
This is likely a Baron game.
6 is enough. Mathblade is on the block.
I claim Sophia and guess Mathblade is awesome.
Amy.
Beggar more this game, nothing.
Amy nominates Amy.
Amy nominates Amy. Why?
No, you can't be the damsel, Matt Blade. I'm the damsel.
6 to tie, 7 to execute Amy.
I'd like to die.
This is Amy as the damsel.
As my 9th grade
Too
English
late,
teacher
buddy.
would say, as my 9th grade English teacher would say, please stop swearing. It's the darnsel and not the damsel.
Okay, 4 is not enough.
Amy,
No,
jokes on
she
you.
was actually legit serious about that and went so far as to tell us it was the darnsel in distress trope.
Fucking Christians, yo.
Amy, joke's on you. Occam was actually my demon, right, Occam? So that damsel again didn't count. So I
nominates Occam Blazer.
Fish nominates Occam Blazer. Why?
I have reasons, but I don't want to say them.
Occam.
Ooh, me. No, I made a damsel guess, so I'm probably not a minion. But let's, do it if you want to.
Running the count. 6 required. Well, 6 will tie.
Was my
7
damsel
execute.
guess heard, by the way? I don't think the game ended properly.
But by the way, there is either a complete trust pair between Occam and someone else, or they're both evil.
3,
I
not
trust
enough.
none of y'all.
I trust Occam with my life.
I don't think necessarily.
There's another player in this game that is hard confirming, well, soft semi-confirming Occam Blazer, and if they're not both good, they're both evil.
I don't think it's a confirmation.
No, there's either some like fantastical coincidence happening, or it's like some weird, thing.
30 seconds.
Which describes this game quite adequately. I've already nominated, right? Yeah.
Occam did Occam nominate?
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah,
to
you did.
damsel.
You
It's
nominated
fine.
Kustos.
Right.
Math Blade is executed and dies. Good night.
Guys, we finally don't see dead people.
No, we do see dead people.
No, that's
they're
the
actually dead.
thing. We now see.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to switch it?
Oh yeah, Occam Blazer.
Occam Blazer, you got it. Thank you.
GG, yo.
The Fearmonger has chosen a new target.
Oh God.
Oh wait, I must have been the fearmonger's target. JK.
Yeah, my original target was Math Play-Dohs.
Yeah, I was the fearmonger.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you believe anyone said the word?
Nope.
Okay, great. Good luck. Thank you. Hello.
Hey,
What would you like to do?
kill the mayor claim. Kill Amy. I want to see where it bounces to.
Kill Amy. You got it. Thank you. We love that. I think we actually give Tony D a... Ooh, do I want to give Tony D a no? If we give Tony D a no and show the Lost in Tony... You mean we show Amy? Yeah. Okay, all right. I think that's very fun. No, you're all good. You're all good. You are totally fine. I do like that, actually. I think we give a yes because Amy nominated, actually. Yeah. No, that's true. We definitely should do that. Do I want to sell Vigor killed? What Vigor killed? Oh, you're right. What am I saying? Thank you. Yeah, giving Tony a no would be very interesting because it could sell Amy as a Vigor killed minion. I was getting ahead of myself and thinking that we were showing Sophia Amy, but we're not. So, okay, we show a yes, but show Amy to the Lost. Who is Occam seeing? Occam started with the Lost and Tony. So show Occam Fish. I'm down with that. My dilemma, I even more want to give Tony D a no, I think. In that case. Uncertainty about things, I guess. I think we give Tony D a no. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
I think. Oh, go for it.
Who else is a player in this game?
Who else is a player in this game? Are you fishing for names?
Yeah, I could be. Let's cast a reel.
Yeah, Fish.
Fish. Okay.
Is
cool.
also a player in this game. Thank you. Good luck.
Also a player.
Hello.
Well, hi.
I am going to show you Amy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Hello.
I'm alive.
You are alive. No minion nominated yesterday.
I could believe that. All right. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Fearmonger done. Sophia. Take a look. It's in a book. You killed the librarian. He can't go anywhere.
What the hell? What the god? Oh, no, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Cool.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good luck. Bye. This is why we want Cookie back. Okay, we're good. Yes, great.
The werebear?
Could be.
I mean, he's
Smokey the werebear.
Smoking a cigarette, but the fact is he's lawful good, so he's gonna use an ashtray.
We should let Etreides talk.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Amy died tonight.
Oh, it's a poisoner game. That's fun. That's fun. Okay.
So it's a fearmonger poisoner. Got it.
Last night.
Yep, I'm the mayor. I told you.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it might be High Priestess-ish because I think you were sent to me because of the fact that I had to be poison killed. Unless I think it's kind of mean to immediately kill a mayor without a bounce. So I'm gonna assume it's probably a poisoner game.
Yeah, I could believe that, I guess.
But we shall see.
So unless I was poisoned night one, or the recluse just chose to misregister for my information, both of those are viable. But I want to kill Halo.
I need to tell you something else. Occam Blazer claimed to be a butler who picked someone. And then I went and talked to that other player the Occam Blazer Butler picked, and they claimed to be an amnesiac who was woken on the first night and shown Occam Blazer's name. So, like, what?
Okay, is the entire evil team just bluffing Outsider in a Vigor game?
I don't know, but like...
But you called out the fact I'm the librarian, so...
I did, yes.
I have
There's
to be
no spy, there's
poisoned.
no widow, there's, yeah.
Hello, the Lost.
Hi.
What would you like, my friend?
Do I get pointed to the first person picked at night?
Ooh, the first person picked at night. Also cold.
All right, thank you.
Yep, good luck. Thank you.
I don't know if I want to tell you the truth because you're claiming recluse, and that's usually a demon blow. So,
Matthew, tell me any claim, or I want you dead for not being socially forward.
I like stars.
Okay, thank you. That's a double claim of general, but sure.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. It's day 2. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm very slow at figuring these things out.
Yeah, and my power just kind of need to give me days of information. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's. So, good luck.
What do you feel like
What are you
doing?
up to?
Just hanging out, watching this Costa Rican babe on YouTube.
Costa Rican babe?
Yeah. She does cooking stuff. I don't know.
Cooking stuff?
Yeah.
What does she cook?
I don't know. A bunch of stuff. I just watched her make some tiramisu, which frankly I find disgusting. I don't know how anybody likes it. You know what it is? It's the fact that the lady fingers are like all soggy. It's not a very enjoyable eating experience. I don't know how the two of you feel about it, but yeah, it's not for me.
I love tiramisu. I think it's great.
I wouldn't be surprised when ladyfingers go inside something, they come out a little bit soggy.
Jesus Christ.
That's fine, but not for me.
You know that like I really want to try making the fucking amorous. You ever see that?
What?
Amorous? It's like a Japanese omelet.
I'm
Look it
not
up.
sure.
It looks incredible.
Interesting.
I
Is it
must
made
admit,
by-
I have never heard of this. So
Is it
I'm
amorous?
going to go. Yeah. How do you spell it?
OMURICE.
Oh.
Oh, what? Okay.
I don't think that's how you say that, but
I don't know. I don't care.
It-
I don't speak Japanese.
Is it made by a sexy Costa Rican lady?
Oh my god.
Because
It
that
could
is-
be.
That is the okay. Sure, what do you want to do?
I'm the general.
You're the general? Okay, I'm the Shugenja.
General Fish. Alright, that's cool.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna
Welcome
keep saying
back.
that.
Mathblade.
Hey, Occam, who did you Butler pick yesterday?
I picked Lost and Tony.
Cool. I'm the librarian with the 0. Can we kill Occam Blazer?
Nominations are open.
I don't believe that because I have another outsider claim.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm Undertaker confirmed as the librarian.
Oh, let's go with Undertaker.
I got the information from Occam day 1 that he was the balloonist. So I don't
but I
know. That seems like such an odd lie to tell.
Matthew, roll swap.
Okay.
Like the
Okay.
Undertaker, I explicitly told wrong information to, and their first words to me today were "Hello, librarian." So, and there's no Grim Peaker on this script, so that Undertaker to me is just sober. So I want to kill Occam Blazer.
So it's a vigor game?
Matthew.
It could be if
It's gotta be.
Once noms are open,
No.
I'll do things, but I didn't mean to cut me off.
I have a question.
If it's the Librarian 0, then either Mathblade is the drunk and the Undertaker was poisoned, or it's not a big.
Sophia, I did see your hand, but I think Amy's was first. So let me have Amy.
Okay, yeah.
Because I know you're probably nominating, so I just wanted to get this out there. If it is a Vigor game, it's important for me to out. I'm not the mayor. I am actually the recluse. I wanted to see if I could bait a kill away from the mayor. So if it's a big game, that's important to note. If the librarian got a 0, that's actually quite interesting to me. I probably registered as evil for the information to state a 0. But if I'm the only outsider that's actually in play, then we should know that.
Sophia.
Yes. If there is, or if it's a one outsider game with the only outsider being the recluse, can you register the recluse as some sort of evil player and tell the librarian that there are no outsiders?
Yes, I could feasibly do that.
Okay, thank you.
That's a cool trick I'm gonna put into my bag for later.
That's base TB.
Second call, Noms.
I'm not saying that's what's happened here. I'm just wanting to know if that's a possibility.
No, that's why I decided to out it, because it helps for world building.
Matthew,
do you still want that nomination?
Yes, please.
Okay, Matthew nominates Occam Blazer and passes it to Mathblade.
Okay, Matthew nominates Occam Blazer, passes to Mathblade.
I'm the librarian with a 0. The Undertaker I explicitly told Savant or Damsel to, and cold called me as librarian, so it is unlikely that I am the drunk. There is worlds where the Undertaker and I are both poisoned, but that is incredibly niche, so I would like to take care of this, and if they are a butler, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Occam.
I am not the butler.
All right, running the count. 5 required.
Keep an eye on this game. How that
Are we not concerned about the possibility of a fearmonger switching to somebody that was slightly suspicious yesterday?
If Matthew is the fearmonger,
5 is enough.
Are you just saying I'm the fearmonger?
No, not necessarily, but I think it's...
Okay.
I would rather see Fish dead today, to be honest. I think Fish is quite evil, leaning.
The only issue I don't have about fearmonger is that the accusation came from Mathblade, a dead person.
I've also heard of a fortune teller, yes, on Matthew.
Occam Blazer.
Amy, you like casually passed that Fish might be evil. Why? What's your...
I just don't believe Fish's information. Fish is also in a triple claim. It seems very miniony, but I don't know much else other than that.
Hold up. A triple claim. That's a first.
I would like to know who the other two are, because they didn't claim my role.
One is Matthew, and the other one is something else, but was claiming it to hide.
Oh, Occam nominates Fish, then.
I'm not actually what I was claiming yesterday.
Occam nominates Fish. Why?
Hola, I'm your balloonist. Fish was my Knight 2 ping.
Fish.
This is fine. I'm okay.
Run the count. 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
Wow.
Do you want to say who your Knight 1 was so that we can build off that?
It was apparently me.
Yeah, wild.
4 is not enough.
Okay.
Interesting. The Lost, are you an outsider claim?
No, I am the Amni. I got Occam Knight 1 and I got Amy Knight 2.
If I do somehow miraculously survive today, I am not going to out any of more of my outsider claims, because damsel.
30 seconds.
There's no outsiders unless I'm explicitly poisoned and the Undertaker is Occam.
I think there's a very specific world that was stated about...
Or you're the recluse and misregistered, but I'm saying there would be no damsels, as far as I can tell.
Right.
I mean, it could be a fearmonger Baron.
I mean, the only outsider that could be...
we could be at 3 outsiders.
Is, well, I guess if Mathblade was the drunk, then he would see no outsiders probably to her town.
Yeah, but in that world,
Occam Blazer is executed and dies.
Boo.
Boo.
And the game is over because Matthew was the fearmonger.
I got my fearmonger in.
Congratulations to the evil team. You execute your fearmonger selected balloonist, who did see the Lost, the Amnesiac, and then saw Fish, the Mezepheles. I hope I wasn't actually cock-blocking you, Fish. I think you were trying to turn Tony D, the town crier. Do you want to say your Mez word, or do you want to hold it?
It's fine. Either way.
Well, then we'll hold it. That's fine. Lunaflower entered the game as the good beggar. I thought that was a little bit fun, and with a Mezepheles, I couldn't have an evil traveler. That would just be way too much. Halo was your mayor. Definitely potential for you to sort of get lulled into the idea that you might go for a mayor win, but this was a Vigor Mortis game, with Blog being the Vigor Mortis. So when Blob killed Amy, I think believing Amy to be the mayor, we absolutely registered Amy as a minion and made Tony D poisoned. And so Tony D learned that no minion nominated, even though Fish did nominate. With the possibility...
No, I knew I was poisoned. I knew.
Oh, interesting. Okay, all right. Well, maybe I should have just given you a yes anyway.
I didn't know, but like...
Okay,
You thought I was evil, and you didn't know why you didn't get information stating I was evil.
That's fair. Well, to be fair, we were also trying to set up that world where you were just a Vigor killed minion. Mathblade was the librarian who did see Zero because specifically Amy registered as evil during that step, and there was no other outsider, which I thought was kind of fun. Kusmos was your fisherman, never asked for any information. I wish Kusmos had just at the end of the day, and I would have just been like, put someone else on the block now. And Sophia was your Undertaker, who confirmed Mathblade as an actual sober librarian. And I think we can probably run it back if folks are interested.
I chose.
What was my ability?
Oh, the Lost. Do you have a guess? You learned
No.
you learned Occam Blazer, and then you learned Amy.
Was it High Priestess like?
It was not High Priestess like. I would have shown probably the Blob. I would have probably shown Blob and Matthew as the next two knights.
Wait, is this just old?
It's just old Balloonist.
Well, technically,
Okay.
Not the battling Balloonist. That's funny.
A few moments later.
I do have another bag ready, so I'll roll it out. Good luck, everybody.
You were the
Have fun.
Marion in my eyes.
Good night.
Good luck, have fun, everybody.
Yeah,
Good luck, Calvin.
You're not allowed to have fun. But good luck to everyone.
Hello. Oh,
I
why did
missed you.
this
I'm sorry.
happen? Hold on.
What?
Hold, please. You're separate for some reason.
Oh.
You're fine. Hello, my minions.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Please protect Tony D.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Okay.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Bye. We could do Tosho. That would be kind of fun. Do we want to just do Tosho? Let's do Tosho. Why not? Luna Flower the Giganta pointing directly at Kusmos. All right. We are going to do, we're going to give Recluse as a bluff. We have a Butler seen by the Librarian. And they can see the Butler opposite the Shugenja? I think that's fine. I'm tempted to do a drunk savant or a drunk Undertaker. Maybe just drunk Undertaker. I kind of like drunk Undertaker. I haven't done a drunk Undertaker in a while. I am adding a drunk. And I think that's fine. I think Drundertaker is good. We can put the Sophia is the red herring. Wait, Sophia is the red herring? Sophia is the red herring. Sophia red herring works. Yeah. I think that's fine. Drunk Undertaker Lucky Savant. It's true. I do have to come up with Savant information. Do we want Tosho? Tosho is the word? Do you think someone else should be drunk? Guggy? I could do a drunk fortune teller. That just seems mean. Oh God. Drunk amnesiac? Okay, we could do a drunk amnesiac. That is kind of fun. What do we... What is the... What do I want? What do I want with a drunk Undertaker? Or a drunk amnesiac? Do we want just you wake up and you pick a player? Oh, that's really funny. Wake up, pick a player, learn an egg preparation style. I do kind of like that. And it just makes no sense. I do have to think about, like, yeah? Okay, we'll do that. We'll be very, very silly. You're just a distraction, buddy. Fried, scrambled, over easy, over medium, hard boiled, soft boiled, French omelet, sunny side up. Sunny side up is a good one. Yeah. Hello.
Oh, I'm tired, boss.
That's fair. You got this. I believe in you. One of the reasons that I think you got this is because Amy and Kuzmas are your minions.
Okay.
And there is no recluse, town crier, or general in play.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Matthew, would you please pick a player for me?
Tony D.
Tony D. I am going to tell you sunny side up.
Tony D is an egg. Got it. This is just the egg ability. Fuck you, Etreides. Love you.
Enjoy. Yeah, we're not telling him deviled on the actual demon. I will not do that. No, absolutely not. I will show deviled on anyone else, including a minion. You know who I wish was here?
Who?
I really wish Tosho were here.
Oh, I love Tosho.
Good, that's your mez word.
Incredible. Oh my God. Tosho, when you watch this back, you light up every game you're in, and I love playing with you. And I'm really excited that you're my word. I'm super stoned, but I love you, Tosho. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Bye. You know what? Deviled on Scarlet Woman, maybe. I might just do that. Why not? Fish can see. Do we want to start with Amy? What would I show? Sophia can be deviled. Yeah. I guess I could do the Lost and Tony first. Or Matthew first. God damn it. Matthew first is fun. Hello.
Oh, it's time to learn who the demon is. Let's go.
Sure, yes. I will tell you that Matthew is a player in this game.
Okay, Matthew is the demon. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Good. Thank you. I am a fan of Fish, by the way. Fish is great people. Either outsider count has been modified, I think is actually fine on this one. And that's a true statement, I realize. Or Chef Zero. Ooh, I like that actually. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Hello.
Hiya. What's good?
I am here to tell you that one of Sophia or Luna Flower is the Butler.
Sophia or Luna is the Butler. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. I just haven't gotten there yet. Hello.
Hey.
Please pick 2 players.
Well, you know what? It would be really funny if I did this. I'm gonna go with Sophia and Couscous.
Sophia and Couscous. Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Bye. Oh, terrifying. Welp. Okay. Not the red herring of the Scarlet Woman. Anything but. It's fine. Sometimes these things happen. Hello. Lunaflower, I'm going to tell you that the closest evil player to you is anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Yep.
That's towards Kuzmus. Got it.
Correct. Yep. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Wild. Hello.
Hi.
Who would you like your master to be tonight, Sophia?
I am going to be wandering around in the void. I choose the Lost in Tony.
The Lost in Tony. You got it. Thank you. Spicy. We're good. Yes? Yes. Beautiful.
Noted.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I again have died, and you find my body floating down the River Styx. Apparently, I didn't have the... Oh, man. What is it called? I don't know. The coin. I didn't have the coin. So Karan threw my body.
Obol.
Thank you.
The official term is an obol, O-B-O-L.
I very much appreciate it. I am dead. I will give you 6 minutes this game. Blub.
On the fortune teller, Sophia and Couscous, yes.
Braxton Selby with LV Sports Biz.
Were there any delayed Fearmonger announcements?
Yeah, it's very least.
I wonder why you're asking this, Matthew.
There has not been a storyteller mistake.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Unmute. That would be a good start. I don't mind. I'm interested in that fortune teller, yes, if it's true.
Why is that?
It's massive.
Shigenja pointing at Kuzmus.
Hey, Luna Flower, do you want to say the word Tosho?
I've just pinged on a demon, haven't I? Tosho.
Okay, great. Love that for us. You're facing clockwise, I'm hearing. What?
Yes, of course I am.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm claiming recluse. I can die tomorrow after you are confirmed evil.
So maybe Etreides just has eggs on the brain.
Maybe they do. Well, it's Easter eggs, you know.
Hello, the Lost.
Info me, my friend.
Absolutely. Either the Lost, a sober chef would get a 0.
A sober chef. A sober chef would get a 0.
Or the outsider count was modified.
Or the outsider count has been modified.
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy, man.
Yeah, I will definitely let you know what I learn. I did not wake up. I was told my ability is passive.
Oh, you get a nice passive ability. How fun.
Well, we'll see. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I could be the drunk. There could be a lot of worlds, you know?
Yeah, but you get to have fun with it. So, yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing, if I'm the general, I have nothing special about it. If I'm the town crier, I don't have any information to share, so.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm the amnesiac, and I'm getting egg information. So
you're getting egg information?
I was told to pick a player, and I did. And I got Sunny Side Up.
I love that.
I think Etreides' brain has been scrambled.
I'm a balloonist. I saw your name.
Okay, so you have a townsfolk.
Yep.
This would not be a lie that I would make up. Like,
yeah, that's why I claim you.
I'm creative, and I am a creative person, but not this creative. To be
good to know, though.
Yeah, so I think we kill Sophia today then, if that's information we want to lean into.
So what are you?
Haven't heard anything else. I'm the amnesiac. I was woken and told I have a passive ability.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't asked my question, but I don't know where to start, honestly. Me and Amnesiac are not really friends.
Why not? You should be friends. That's
I'm not good at solving my abilities. I'm much better when I'm like looking from an outside perspective, when I'm helping someone else solve theirs, than if I'm the one actively doing it, because it prevents me from also trying to solve the rest of the game.
Makes sense. Hey, Etreides, if I were to have a pixie,
yes,
could the red herring move?
Could the red herring, the pixie could have a different red herring, if that's what you're asking. If if a pixie saw a fortune teller, sure.
Cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Good to know.
I hate that. All right. Well, thank you, Blob. Appreciate it.
Amnesiac Balloonist.
Amnesiac Balloonist. I will tell you that I am either the fortune teller or the fisherman.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. Thanks, buddy.
Fascinating. Good job.
And was told sunny side up.
Okie dokie.
So I think my power is I just get to learn whatever egg dish Etreides thinks someone is.
Let's just kill you then. There's a drunk on the script.
No, I want to stay alive at least a couple days just to see what Etreides gives me.
All right.
You can kill me later. Like, I'm not saying don't kill me. I just want to at least get a little stupidity out of this and swear at Etreides in the middle of the night.
Let's kill you in final 11.
No. That would be today. Occam, I'm not stupid. Just because I got you doesn't mean you get to get me back in some sort of sneaky way. All right.
In fact, I think it was spelled Town Crier.
Well, would you believe that I'm the town crier again?
I'll put it down.
Okay.
I'll tell you I'm the general or the amnesiac.
The general or the amnesiac? I have those elsewhere. I don't know if you want to say something else, because I did tell you the truth. I have to do it at least 20% of the time. So.
I'll tell you I'm neither of those things, but to be honest, I don't trust you.
I mean, I think that's just being prejudicial, Mathblade. I don't think I've done anything to lose your trust. So.
I think I'll talk to you tomorrow.
We had last game, and now Librarian's.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Got it. So probably red
this
herring.
game is silly.
ST consult Etreides, please.
Sure, go for it. Hello.
Is my ability just getting random egg dishes for people and I don't actually have a power?
Cold.
I still think you're fucking with me, but
okay. That's fine.
Oh no, I'm just the Librarian confirmed Butler. You don't make me the fortune teller red herring.
Well,
Poisoner exists.
Sophia.
If Sophia is openly claiming Butler, do we have anybody else, I mean, minus a damsel, obviously, or drunk, willing to admit they're an outsider?
So do we have a recluse, is your question?
I have heard of a recluse.
My other response is, someone else has hard claimed Butler to me, so I'm going to just leave that alone. Yeah, it was you, because that's you claimed.
Oh,
you
no, that's fine.
I'm in a roll swap.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I have heard of a recluse, Sophia.
Amy, did you want a storyteller consult?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
Hello, this is just me bullshitting that I'm an amnesiac today.
Oh, I love that for me. Okay,
because I
great.
just want to live one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna ask. Should I have shopped around for a Mez target before just turning Luna? Maybe. But also... Okay.
Shrug.
Thank
okay.
you.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. Thank
Good
you.
luck. Bye.
Explain tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Sophia.
Interesting.
It's no worries.
I will open nominations.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of gonna go for it. I'm just gonna nominate Kusmus.
Blob nominates Kusmos. Why?
If you're the red herring, then that is very unlucky. But the odds of me being poisoned on night 1 is much lower than any other night, so I'm willing to go over for you versus the only, well, one of 2 outsider claims. So if the game doesn't end, then I will assume that you are the red herring, and I'm sorry, but I really just got to go for my information.
Kusmos.
I'm good, but I'm also just a Shigenja, so.
Right in the count. 6 required.
Pertinent, I have Shigenja from somebody else.
Yeah, that's a double claim.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I mean, I guess there could be a Pixie Shigenja.
6. 6 is enough. Amy, yes.
I would like to nominate Luna Flower, please.
Amy nominates Luna Flower. Why?
If we have a pixie pair, I think that this is more likely to be the one we should be killing today.
Luna Flower.
I'm just the Shigenja.
Running the count. 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
Are you sharing your info?
Amy, are you the minion to Kusmus? With Occam?
No.
So I'm just going with what I learned.
2 is not enough.
What was the opposite side of the fortune teller pinged Kusmus?
Sophia.
Me, the librarian, confirmed Butler.
Yeah, but just the more you say that, the more makes me wonder if you and the librarian are the same team.
Oh, they're definitely the
Well,
same.
we are, yes.
No, same evil team.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, if the game doesn't end here, we can just go for Sophia next.
Fish will nominate the Lost.
Fish nominates the Lost. Why?
I just want to see what happens with this nomination.
Ooh, the Lost.
Yeah, go ahead. Put me out of my misery. I'm good.
Okay, running the count. 6 required.
I'm the off-script empath 0. Please don't do this.
I'm actually the on-script portable empath that is themed for a math lead, and I actually have a 37, so I think we should really go for it.
5 is not enough.
37 in a row?
Yes. Everyone on this grid is evil. 3 times over.
And... Oh, I thought you were just reaching out to the other Grims that are out there so that you can have the evil multiverse.
The demon has left the game.
I don't know what happened to Blob. Amy, what's going on?
I was going to nominate, but I will wait for Blob to return if you want to do that.
You've already
It
nominated.
seems like we're coming back.
You've already nominated Amy.
Oh, I was going to ask for someone else to nominate, actually. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
The truth.
I mean, I could,
someone-
but then everyone's going to be like, Matthew's evil again. So I'm not.
No, I think that there is a very viable world with killing Occam, since Occam and Sophia seem to be on the same team, and Undertaker's on the script, and we don't know what Occam is.
Yeah, I was about to ask who you wanted nominated, Amy, but now I'm not going to ask.
You know what? Amy, you and me should talk tomorrow.
They tried to silence me.
You know what to it.
What's up, Matthew?
Matthew nominates Occam Blazer.
Matthew nominates Occam Blazer. Why?
In our private conversation, you wanted to kill me at Final 11. Well, guess what? I get to be petty right back. So I want you dead at Final 11 instead.
Occam Blazer.
I love this. We should do this.
Okay, running the count. 6
sure
ties,
that,
7 executes.
I mean, we are all evil, so shouldn't we just skip to a grim reveal?
Please don't tie this. This looks like it's about to tie.
It's going to.
5 is not enough.
I was surprised.
I was technically just wanting to see it tie to see if Occam was evil.
My master did not vote.
If Sophia is the demon and Occam's a minion, Occam has no reason to tie there, because then we vote on Sophia.
That's true.
Tony D.
I'd like to nominate Blob.
Tony D nominates Blob. Why?
I know that Blob has claimed fortune teller, but I don't really believe it. I think I can't confirm that the ping is made up. I just think having somebody have the first words out of their mouth on the first day be like, "I'm the fortune teller," just something feels off. So yeah.
Blob.
Sorry, I forgot it kicked me out. I didn't have my token. Yeah, so that is exactly the first words that would come out of my mouth as a fortune teller, because I would love to see them defend themselves to me, or figure out who exactly, if they are a possible red herring, if I could possibly be poisoned, if it is possibly a Vigor Mortis game. Hundreds of reasons. And also, if there's a farmer on script, you'll never believe me.
Running the count, 6 to tie, 7 to lift on the Blob.
But I'm just willing to trust my information. That's kind of my mental, is just trust my information.
2 is not enough.
I just feel like you're making it up. I can't explain it. The thing is, I think you're good. I just don't know why you're doing this.
Well, if I wasn't a real fortune teller, or if I didn't hear it from a real fortune teller, I wouldn't have pushed on it.
Kusmos is executed and dies. Good night.
Honestly, at this point, I can think of one reason why you're doing this, and it's kind of not a good reason.
I guess Sophia's
I mean, I kind of agree.
Well, I mean, he basically
if it is what I think is happening, I think that that's strong.
Could it
It's
technically?
It's one of two things.
Hello.
Hello.
You are evil.
Okay.
Enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kusmos is 6. Okay. Who you got your eye on, Tony D? Or what character, really?
If, every time I'm the Oho, I can never do anything fun. What I want to say is farmer every night, but I can't I can't do that because if there's an Undertaker and they see Scarlet Woman, I'm in trouble. So I have to say Undertaker.
Okay, you got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, that's fair. I do think there could have been a there could have been a world where Mathblade was just poisoned. Right? I don't know. Something. We'll see. I think Evil's still in a fine position. To a certain extent. And we'll try to use let me think. What's like on the way to being deviled? Like hard-boiled? Hard-boiled and deviled can be the terms for Matthew to try to be like evil. Ooh. I think also we could show Occam Blazer next. Occam Blazer, yeah. Or Blob. Occam Blazer. Or Luna Flower. I'm not against showing Luna. I think people will believe the lost. Luna Flower is a really interesting one. Except the problem is Luna Flower is obviously aligned with Kusmos. And I don't think I want to do that yet. I feel like I want to do Occam, Sophia, Luna. With the Balloonist. Well, we showed Matthew already. So Occam. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's see what Blob does. You're good, Serge. Uh-oh. Blob? Uh-oh. I can always wait. use your ability or not use your ability. Make a choice. We'll show Occam. Hello.
All right, demon to minion. Let's go.
I'm showing you Occam Blazer.
All right, sick.
Thank you. Austin, Tomy, Amy, no. I think this is fine. Either... Oh, that's funny. Either an empath in your position would have had different numbers nights 1 and nights 2, which is so true for all of the funny reasons. Or 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. Okay, either two members of the evil team have the same length name. In this case, it's Kusmos and Lunaflower, which I really, really like. Because like Blob and Fish can also be linked. I guess Sophia can't really easily be linked, but that's fine. Mathblade also. I really like that. Or Occam Blazer, Matthew, and Blob is a valid noble. Yeah, setting up. I think that's fine. Because if that's the case, yeah. Okay, good. Matthew. Hello.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, why? Come on, no.
Okay, I pick Amy.
Amy. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. That's a challenging one.
I swear to God, if
Amy,
I don't have an ability and you're fucking with me, I'm going to find you at Final 3.
Amy, I'm going to tell you, poached.
Poached. Okay.
Yeah. All right, thank you. I think Amy is bluffing Recluse. And like something about poached reads Recluse to me. I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle Matthew. Okay, listen. That's it. Mathblade does not wake up. We've touched everyone.
Do it all alone. 5D noble with interdimensional time travel.
Speaking of a noble with interdimensional time travel, Mathblade died.
Cool.
Wait,
it's probably a no-ho
wait,
game.
excuse me. Excuse me.
Sophia, did you check?
I'm so sorry, Sophia. Who would you like?
Forgot me.
I did.
I
Who
would
would you
like
like?
to choose Occam Blazer.
Occam Blazer, you got it. Thank you. Like, that's fine.
So we're getting Sophia today, right?
All right, so.
Hello.
I think it's so funny that I killed Mathblade after that whole speech about how he didn't trust me yesterday. That's all.
Good luck. Hello, The Lost. You're here for day 2, is that correct?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. I will tell you that either The Lost, 2 members of the evil team have the same length name.
At least 2 members of the evil team.
Not at least 2. Exactly 2 members of the evil team have the same length name.
Exactly. 2 members of the evil team have the exact length name.
The same length name.
Okay.
Or Occam Blazer, Matthew, and Blob is a valid set of noble pings.
Or Matthew.
Occam Blazer,
you said?
Occam Blazer, and Blob.
And Blob.
Yes. Do you understand the first piece?
Noble ping.
Noble ping. You understand the first piece. Same number of letters.
Yes, they
in their
have
name.
the same number of letters in their display name.
In their display name. Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
You from now on.
Cool. All right. I should see what other misinformation I can spread. Bye.
All right, thanks, bud.
It's probably an Oho game.
Why do you think that?
Because I'm the Undertaker and I told everyone General or Town Crier yesterday.
Interesting. General Town Crier. Okay, cool. I am the Librarian or the Butler.
So you're the Librarian that's confirming Sophia, or Sophia is the Librarian confirming you. Cool.
Correct.
Yep. So don't kill for Undertaker food.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks.
A little weird, but it's just how I like them.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Bluff.
Etreides, egg whites or egg yellows? Which will you eat?
Ooh, I mean both, but
pick one.
Oh, just one?
I was going to say, Etreides might like to eat more white things than yellow things.
Wow, hold. How dare you?
How dare I tell the truth?
I am a comedian, so I do like a good yolk.
Hilarious.
And now everyone knows why I like to execute Etreides. Kill Etreides.
Bye.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm the Town Crier still. I have a yes.
Shocking on that many nominations?
Yes, I have Amy, myself, Blob, Fish, and Matthew. Did I miss anybody?
That's the 5 I got.
All right. Okay. I don't trust Blob.
I don't trust the fact I died, because if I die, I can just see Shugenja or Pixie Shugenja. So the fact I died in an Oho game reads weird.
Okay. It could just be random, you know?
Could be random. Could also be Blob's evil. Shrug.
Okay.
But the Shugenja information from the other Shugenja also points towards the Lost or Tony or Amy. Which is weird, because I kind of trust Lost and Tony and Amy right now, but it might be misplaced.
Dead, Blob.
Well, that's your problem. I want Sophia.
No, you want to know why I want you dead? I'm the fucking recluse. So you saying you have a no on me is very interesting to me.
Well,
and that's also why I've wanted Sophia dead, because in a Vigor world, she could be the demon that has a minion that's buffing her.
yeah. So then I would be calling out my own demon.
Or you're the drunk.
Which would still invalidate you.
No, because we could have a balloonist in play that adds an extra outsider in that world.
I guess. I'm still down to kill Sophia today.
I agree.
Mostly because I couldn't make this shit up.
Okay, what's your shit?
I pick a player and I get an egg dish.
Player, get an egg dish. Okay, who have you picked so far?
I'm not going to out them, but I've gotten a sunny side up egg and a poached egg.
Okay, thank you.
It just doesn't work.
Still could be Vigor, Tony. Lawson, Tony.
Yes, it could be.
Math blade.
I would just encourage you not to kill for Undertaker food. I was your Undertaker. I told everybody General or Town Crier in case this was, well, an Oho game. And so there were no hints of potential Undertaker, and I'm still dead. So, shrug.
I'm next.
We'll see about that, I guess. Nominations are open.
I nominate Sophia.
Blob nominates Sophia. Why?
Well, Kustin in the game, so let's see if you in the game.
Sophia.
I actually don't want to die here because I think Blob is evil and trying to get 2 good players killed. I think Blob may have just picked 2 random good players and said these 2. These 2 are the ones that I want to target.
And so you're accusing me of being the demon because my first
I
breath
know, I'm accusing you of being evil. Not necessarily the demon, but just evil.
All right.
So I guess lucky me.
Running the count. 5 required.
Or it's still the simplest answer, where I actually am just the fortune teller.
Are you doing the Rubik's Cube right now?
Me?
Yes.
Maybe.
One is not enough.
Sophia nominates Blob.
Sophia nominates Blob. Why?
I think this whole business of picking two players and choosing to target them so directly in a game with lots of misinformation and ignoring the fact that they might be drunk, they might be poisoned, they might have hit their red herring feels rather evil to me.
Blob.
I go with what I do. I trust my information. Now I'm extra suspicious because Sophia did want to die and now doesn't want to die, which is very weird of a 180.
Running the count. 5 required.
Well, the more you're pushing and the more you're seeming to feel like this is the only way that things can line up seems evil.
5 is enough. As a reminder to those who are dead, the Djinn on the script does allow the demon to give back dead votes. So voting while dead is not necessarily the end, but it could be.
Sophia, I think that was just a mistake.
Matthew.
SD console.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Clocktower players have the...
Hello.
Hello. Does the egg thing that I get connect to like alignment, like townsfolk, outsider, minion, demon?
So not alignment, but like
not
character,
alignment, like,
class.
Yeah, that's I couldn't think of the word class.
Hot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. The Lost.
We can.
The Lost would like to nominate Fish.
The Lost nominates Fish. Why?
Mostly I just want to get this information out there. I do have vague information that may put Blob and Fish on the same evil team. We can keep it on Blob for now, or we can get rid of Fish tonight or today. Either way, I think we're getting rid of at least one evil player the way things look right now.
Fish.
I'm not able. There you go.
Running the count.
Who nominated Blob? Sophia? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep Town Crier homework, even though I'm not the Town Crier, so that way the Town Crier can talk to me later.
3 is not enough.
I think I don't trust
There's a Town Crier on the script. Occam nominates Lunaflower.
Occam nominates Lunaflower. Why?
There's a Town Crier on the script, therefore I would like to be cleared of being a minion or confused for one. Also, this seems to be a double claim, I think.
Ooh.
Therefore, I don't know.
Lunaflower.
Yeah, I do have someone claiming my role. I'm not quite sure why. I'm good, but yeah. I'm also used, so you can do what you will.
Run in the count. 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
If one of them was the pixie, they could back off in the middle of this, because, you know.
Yeah.
One's dead.
Are you still claiming Shugenja, Kusmos?
What, not enough?
I'm pointing away from Luna, which is interesting.
Could just be arbitrary and it's Luna and Matthew.
Maybe. Or
Amy nominates Matthew.
Amy nominates Matthew. Why?
Because now that information is out there, it's actually quite interesting. What Matthew's claiming is far-fetched, I think, even for Matthew, and I do worry it's a bluff now that this information's out there.
Matthew.
The funny thing is, I got a hot off of your suggestion today, so it's not as far-fetched as I thought it was. It's not me. I would like to stay alive and try to see if I can piece some more of this together and see if I can get egg on someone's face.
Running the count.
It has something to do with eggs? Are you kidding
I also
me?
think Blob is probably just good, and I
No, you don't.
3 is not enough. 30 seconds.
If you're the demon, I don't understand why your team's not panicking unless you have a Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, we can just clear up the 2 Shugenjas tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would have preferred it today, but can't control that
Are
now.
the Shigenjas both pointing in the same direction?
No, they're pointing away from each other, which makes me think that one of the Shugenjas is real and the other one is fake. But we can figure that out by executing the other Shugenja.
Blob is executed and dies. Good night. Hello.
Unfortunately, we just lost to the person I was really hoping to carry through this game.
Oh,
to
interesting.
frame them.
Fair.
I tried to message Amy before they voted, but it was too late.
Oh, gotcha.
And plus, I think at that point it would look weird if Amy had just like dropped their hand at the end anyway. So
Sure.
kind of locked in.
True.
I'm just trying to think of who's frameable here. I think we got Occam, Fish, and the Lost. So, we're gonna say Farmer.
You're gonna say Farmer. You got it. Thank you. I
Sorry,
love this for me.
I saw Patters do this, and ever since I just couldn't wait to try it for myself.
Sure,
So
sure, absolutely.
We're gonna say Farmer.
All right, you got it. Thank you. Oh man. All right. So what do I do with this? Hey all, future Etreides here. I wanted to chat a little bit about my personal philosophy when it comes to Oho misses, since there seem to be some disparate opinions floating around the community. But one of my very good friends and also fellow Blood on the Clocktower streamers, Only Daz, had a rather amazing soundbite regarding Oho misses. So I thought I would share that here, and if you find that you align with it, great. If you don't, leave a comment why down below. Daz, take it away.
Yeah, some people look at the Oho as demon and they go, oh, if the Oho misses, I should punish evil. And I'm like, not really. Like, I don't think you should kill an evil player, or like, I don't think so personally. You should punish evil if they miss as Oho. Like, they're not going to have all of the info correct. Like, that's like a gambler. Like, you know, they're not going to have the correct character. Everyone lies. So, like, oh, you've chosen an out-of-play role you're worried is in play as the Oho, like the empath, and it's not in play. I'm going to kill your minion. Like, I don't think that's great, and I also don't think you should then kill a Ravenkeeper. And sometimes you could, depending on if the Ravenkeeper is drunk. Maybe they could be poisoned. If the Ravenkeeper is believed or being believed by town, and situational for sure. Maybe you could pop a Ravenkeeper there. But I'd be very careful about that, because a demon is still a demon. It's still an evil player. It's supposed to help evil. So for the most part, I feel like the Oho misses shouldn't be a punishment for evil. I think they should kill someone else that maybe is less valuable than the target they chose.
Whether you agree with Daz or not, make sure to follow him at twitch.tv/onlydaz and at youtube.com/@onlydaz. And while you're here, feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section. I love hearing differing opinions and philosophies when it comes to how to handle certain Clocktower storyteller decisions. It is the primary means by which any of us might become better storytellers. Kill Sophia? I think Kill Sophia is a valid one for an Oho miss here. Sophia has a red herring ping on her. There's no fortune teller anymore, but like there will always be that suspicion. Sophia could be an imp. That would be the world that would be told. But I think Tony D even said like Sophia not a demon. And so I do kind of like killing Sophia here. Because I don't want to kill the Balloonist with an Oho miss. Like, I think it's either Occam or Sophia. And I think the Oho miss does the same thing in either case. Like, I'm not going to kill an evil player because that's just rude. Don't. The only demon that should ever kill into evils is the little monster or Legion. For very specific reasons, like balancing reasons. The Oho miss, making it the storyteller's decision, should never be balancing the game in the same way that a storyteller-driven kill pattern is. That's just mean. That makes the Oho, frankly, even less powerful than I would argue it is. I don't think the Oho is all that powerful. In comparison to something like the Imp. Like, Oho is not at the power level of the Imp. I don't care that they can say Undertaker without knowing who it is. Yeah. Let's talk. I have ideas. So I do think like Occam or Sophia. I'm down with Sophia because Blob could think that that was like a star pass. And honestly, I like those types of decisions that don't make it clear what's going on, that add a little bit of mystery or suspicion in other people's eyes, because I think that's the most balanced way to run a game. So I think it's Sophia. I think that's fine. Tony D, I don't think was going to be... That's also true. Yeah. Sophia's an imp or... Yes. Yeah. But, and so like... On that note, I don't know why Sophia would not have attacked Occam. Well, maybe I understand why Sophia wouldn't have attacked Occam. I think this is fine. Because properly examined, I think it eliminates a Vigor world. Or Sophia's Vigor. I could be wrong. That guy's hat. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. I really appreciate you. Meanwhile, we show Fish someone who is not a townsfolk. We show Fish Amy. Alternatively, we show Fish Sophia. But I could definitely see showing Amy here. I don't want to show Tony D. I'm too scared to show Tony D now. I think maybe Amy and Luna Flower are the next two. Or Amy, Tony D, Luna Flower. That could be interesting. All right. Let's show Amy. Hello.
Hell yeah.
I am going to tell you that Amy is also a player in this game.
Sure. Amy could be a lot of players in this game. All right, bye.
Enjoy. Thank you. Matthew did not wake up, right? Matthew has only 2 names. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
What would you like?
Let's crack an egg over Occam Blazer and see what I get.
Occam Blazer. I will tell you deviled.
Oh, do I like that? Yes, actually I do. Thank you.
Thank you. Drunk paying spades. We love it. Fisherman Balloonist has been told savant information. All right. Night 3. Either Sober Healthy Oracle 1, which is true information, which is hilarious, or the Pixie saw once per game. Well, okay, so I would not qualify a Shugenja as a you start knowing. or as a once per game. I qualify it as you start knowing, but yes, or a you start knowing roll learned another you start knowing roll. Do I want to say Sober Healthy Oracle 1 or all 3 you start knowing rolls are in the game? That's kind of fun. I do like that. Yeah, let's do that. Put a little sus on Lunaflower. I don't mind putting sus on Lunaflower. Maybe put sus on Occam Blazer. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Let's do this.
Cishet white dude that's about in his mid-40s.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It was with a heavy heart that I let you know Sophia died in the night. 5 minutes.
Pass. Oh no, Star Pass.
Hello.
Hello again, please, with the info. And
absolutely.
Stuff.
You know,
hold on, I forgot to make a day 3.
You're totally fine. Either the reminder token interface on these private chats is bothering me, or no. Either the Lost and Tony, a sober, healthy oracle would have received a true 1 last night.
A sober, healthy oracle would have received a 1 last night.
A true 1 last night.
A true 1.
Or all you start knowing rolls were in the bag.
Or all you start knowing rolls were in the bag. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Matthew.
Yes.
Hello.
Does my power give me any information on alignment?
Does your power give you any information? Alignment. Hot. Yeah, hot.
Okay, so I've gotten a hot on class and alignment. Okay. I'll continue puzzling.
All right, thank you.
He had a no on me. And I was like, yeah, you're full of shit. I'm the recluse.
Got it.
Matthew got me as a poached egg. And I said, well, that makes sense because like poached eggs are like, you know, on themselves. You know what I mean? Like
the poached egg does look a little bit like that feather.
Well, you got sunny side up egg, and that's very funny from your token. I'm scared. Oh my god, Etreides! I really hope that's not what's happening here. I don't think a poached egg looks like a Mezepheles token. It could look like a recluse token. Matthew wants to talk. I'm gonna go talk to him.
All right, cool, thank you.
I'm kind of thinking we should probably kill Lunaflower today. I don't think she's the demon, but I kind of want to ensure we have an evil dead.
Yeah, and like, if you are... I don't know which one of them is the Pixie, but seeing as they were in a double claim, the real Pixie can come out.
Oh, the real Pixie didn't come out yesterday, as far as I'm concerned.
No, they haven't, and I'm saying you can and you should in this case. Not coming out is actively harming the good team.
Itself in the water, right? So like for me, that's kind of like similar. Also, the like token is kind of like a little poached egg in the center. So maybe, but I don't think it has to do with the picture necessarily. I think it's mostly about like alignment.
Yeah, alignment.
So like getting positive things for others, and then suddenly getting a deviled egg. I think we should be killing.
Yeah, it's like Tony D sunny side up egg. You poached egg.
Yeah.
Occam Blazer deviled egg. Like, okay. That I was like, oh, that's why I asked about alignment today. I asked about class yesterday, thinking like, you know, maybe sunny side up townsfolk. You outside poached. Still, deviled egg and getting hot.
Agreed.
Dead.
The evil team have the exact same length name. I narrowed that down to Fish and Blob or Mathblade and Koos, but you and Koos are both dead, so. Or Matthew, Occam's Blazer, and Blob would be a valid noble ping. And then today I got a sober and
who was the third name on the noble? Matthew, Occam, and who?
Blob.
Okay. All right.
And today I got a sober, healthy oracle would have received a true one last night.
Okay.
Or all you start knowing rolls were in the bag.
Oh. Okay, that's easy enough. Kusmos is the Mezturn Pixie. Matthew's the demon, and Amy's the Scarlet Woman. That just works.
Can I just clarify? So,
Yeah,
what
Luna?
counts as a you start knowing on this script? Is it just Librarian and Shugenja? That one?
Shugenja.
Librarian, Shugenja, and Pixie, I believe.
Yep.
And
That is what I would consider you start knowing scripts or you start knowing rolls on the script.
Yeah,
Would you consider Mez in that as well, Etreides?
No.
Okay, because it specifically says you start knowing as well.
That's a good clarity. I would not consider the Mez a you start knowing roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
thank you.
Matthew and Amy.
Sophia and Koos says yes.
Yes, they're both dead. So yeah. And then Amy and the Lost and Tony, no.
Okay, here's why I don't believe that. I'm the
Because you're the
recluse.
demon, Amy. Oh.
No, I'm the recluse. So like you getting a no on me is so like unless it's a poisoner game and you were specifically poisoned, I don't believe that you got a no on me. It does
Wait,
not-
again? You're the recluse again?
Yes, I didn't out it in case it was a vigor. I didn't want them to immediately target me.
No,
but I did
I-
tell Matthew this, and I did tell Fish this.
They did.
No, I understand. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not trying to.
Matthew.
I would like to nominate, so I'll let Mathblade talk first.
Okay, Mathblade.
I think we should execute Lunaflower today. At this point, Koos and Lunaflower are both sticking hard to Shugenja, neither of whom have claimed Pixie. It's possible that we had a Mezturn Pixie in the bag based on Savant information. So I kind of think we should probably clear that world since they're both sticking hard to Shugenja. I believe Kusmos' Shugenja information a lot more than Luna's, so I would like to execute Luna today.
Matthew.
Are nominations open, Etreides?
Sure, nominations are open.
Matthew would like to nominate Occam Blazer, please.
Matthew nominates Occam Blazer. Why?
Hi, I am your town's egg-based amnesiac. I get to pick a player, and I get an egg dish. The first player I picked, I got a sunny side up egg. Then I got a poached egg. Last night on Occam Blazer, I got a deviled egg. I have asked if my ability has anything to do with both class or alignment and gotten hots. So I would like to clear this world. I understand why Mathblade would like other worlds cleared, but getting a deviled egg with an imp on script, I would just kind of like to put a fork in it.
Very funny.
Occam.
I love this Easter-themed amnesiac power. That's fine. I can die. I would like to nominate something adjacent to Mathblade's idea, but let's run this vote first.
All right, running the count. 4 required.
Etreides, when you were queuing this up and writing the post, you said something in the Discord about, like, I cannot guarantee that there won't be an amnesiac who is given the phrase egg on the first night and nothing else.
True.
This seems very close to that.
And that is why the first question I asked was, is my power just you're giving me egg stuff and it's complete bullshit and got a cold?
Occam.
Hey, I'd like to just take a little informal raise your hand if you would vote on Luna Flower right now. 3 dead players. Okay. Raise your hand. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you would
River
vote
Styx,
on...
y'all can get your votes back too.
That's true.
Like
That's
we
right.
haven't even attempted to try to see if we get there.
Raise your hand if you would vote on Lost and Tony right now. Occam nominates Luna Flower.
Occam nominates Luna Flower. Why?
There's this double claim thing, both of them pointing away from each other, and I would, yeah. I'm a good player, also not evil.
Lunaflower.
I'm just this Shigenja. I was starting to wonder if maybe Koos had been my pixie and I'd been poisoned night one, so I should have been pointing the other way. Or Koos was evil and I should have been pointing the other way. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just a Shigenja.
Running the count. 4 to tie, 5 to lift.
You know what's really funny? I honestly think Etreides might have hidden an evil player in the wrong half of the Librarian ping.
Yep.
5 is enough.
And who is this wrong half?
Luna is the other side of the Librarian ping.
I find it very weird that almost none of the living players are willing to vote on that, seeing how many dead votes were up. Makes me think that we have very few, if
It's not a
any,
demon
dead.
candidate, honestly. That's my main thought process.
And people think I'm evil, so why would you vote on my nomination?
I honestly, it did seem a little suspicious that you were like, how many people would vote on this? And you nominated the one that would absolutely get more votes to be able to lift. Of
course I did.
I understand why, and I get it, but it was also why I was inclined to not vote to lift.
Part of why I voted was because there were so many dead votes. They can't all be evil. And if town wants someone on the bluff, then yeah, I will.
Hey, Mathblade, I've got something for you.
What's that, Bluff?
All the people who voted with Lunaflower onto Occam, which was Tony D, Amy, and Matthew, did not vote Lunaflower. Everyone else who didn't pretty much did, except Lost and Tony.
Because I believe.
So I would have voted on
Non
Luna.
information says otherwise is the problem.
However, I wanted to see if the demon gives any of these people their vote back. So.
I mean,
yeah.
If I was a demon, I just wouldn't give the votes back. I mean,
Well, that's not very sporting, now is it, Blob?
All right.
I mean,
30 seconds.
There's a difference between sporting and if town's blowing all their dead votes, why would I give it back to them?
Because it's fun.
The only fun I like is chaos.
Plus, there are minions that could potentially be dead, and you could be restoring their dead votes.
I'm just gonna say I would. It would be fun.
As a paladin bard, I prefer law.
Aren't you an oath breaker?
Oh no, I'm talking about actual Etreides, not the character I'm running. And no, I reclaimed my oath, Tony D. It took 1,000 gold. It was so horrible. Lunaflower is executed and dies. Good night.
Who knew it was the oath of capitalism?
Hello.
I would like to restore everybody's votes, please.
I love that. Great. Perfect. Okay. And please pick a character.
Savant.
Savant, you got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boy. When do I, on the final day? Okay, so I give them back all their dead votes at the start of the day. Got it. Lost and Tony dies. Thank you, Oho, for killing the Savant. I don't need to think that much anymore. We showed Amy. Okay, it was Matthew, Occam Blazer, Amy. Fuck. I actually don't know. This is where I am tempted to say Tony D. I don't think Tony D would be horrible here. I can see a Luna into Tony D plan. We probably have tonight and one more night. So do I show Tony D or do I show Amy is bluffing Recluse? So I think I actually would rather show Tony D Lunaflower if the Balloonist lives. If the Balloonist doesn't live, I think it's fine. But Amy and Tony D, especially like ensuring an evil is dead. is probably Matthew, Amy, Tony D, and Luna. Interesting. I could show Sophia now. That's not a bad idea. Putting Amy is claiming recluse. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to show you Sophia.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I messed up. I think I have to edit that. I have to edit it. God damn it. How can I not count? Lunaflower, 10. Kusmos, 9. Okay, yeah. Hello. I realize that I need to amend one of your pieces of information.
Okay.
Day 2 should either be either no members of the evil team have the same number of letters in their name, or Occam, Blazer, Matthew, and Blob is a valid noble ping.
Okay, say that again.
Either no members of the evil team have the same number of letters in their name, or Occam, Blazer, Matthew, Blob is a valid noble ping.
Either no 2 members of the evil team have names with the same number of letters.
Correct. The first thing I am amending.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, like, God damn it. I was like, that's so cool. Like, Lunaflower and Kusmos and Mathblade? Oh. I am not a mathematician. This is why I studied literature. Matthew. Hello.
I'm still alive.
Please pick a player.
Does it specifically have to be a live player?
You can try to pick a dead player, and you can maybe find things out.
Okay. Tell me about Kusmos.
Kusmos. Ooh. Kusmos. Kusmos is, wow. How do I do this? An
egg-based identity crisis. I love it.
I will say Kusmos is Tamago.
Can you send that to me spelled correctly?
Sure. Yeah. I'll just tell you the spelling. Tamago.
All right. Let me get up a token just so I can custom note. Tamago.
Tamago.
Okay. Do I get to know what that is?
If you put it into a translator, you probably can figure it out.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Kusmos is Bluff and Shugenja. We'll give him the Japanese word for egg. We're done. Great. Let's do this.
Stupid.
Good morning. In the night, the Lost and Tony died.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
No votes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, and everyone's votes have been restored.
Bring me back.
Oh, that's not what I intended.
Wait, bring me back. I want the taste of divinity. Please, just for 1 second.
Okay, I'll give you. There we go.
Yes.
And you're dead.
Click on Ferryman token, and then you can do it there, like similar to the Garden.
That's so cool. Okay, all right, great. Thank you. Thank you, Sophia.
It has additional options like the Gardener does if you click on it. Yeah,
I appreciate it, Sophia. Thank you.
Someone call a hospital. I had a sudden heart attack after being brought back.
Sophia.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Matthew and Occam are both claiming townsfolk.
Right. I'm an outsider.
But like, I don't like the way that Occam and Sophia are just
I also
conveniently
and
switching back and forth.
It's also very interesting that they're like just completely discounting the amnesiac information. It's a little out there, but it's making sense to me and the people that have been seen. So like, I'm not understanding what the issue is. You know what I mean? We can bring Occam in. Okay. Bring him to the interrogation chamber. Hello, Occam. How goes it?
I'm good. I have a claim from Fish. I wanted to know their information.
My info is Matthew, you, Amy, and then Sophia.
Matthew, me, Amy, Sophia.
So right now,
I understand why that's a little alarming, right?
The dilemma is, Matthew and you are both claiming a townsfolk.
Yeah. And Sophia's claiming, Amy's claiming outsider, and
Right, but as the recluse, I can also register as a minion or a demon.
True.
It's a mess.
Can we kill Matthew then? He's been coming after me.
I mean, I kind of would rather kill you.
That's fine. Look, I'm fine to die in 5.
Because I think it's more interesting to see what information Matthew continues to come out with. Because if Matthew's evil, we're going to learn that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think as a spent role, also as someone that has been like the only person that Matthew's information has pointed at as slightly evil, I think we kind of have to.
Yeah. I'm fine to die today, but not tomorrow.
I'm related, but...
Hello!
Hi. Does my ability give me an egg dish that matches the token? Like the Tamago you gave me matches a Shigenja.
I think essentially I have to do a bingo. So yes, your ability is each night, wake up, choose a player. You learn an egg dish that is most closely related with that player's character.
Yay me! I actually got this right this time. Thank you, Etreides.
You're welcome. He's gonna kill me in DC. Guys, this is my last will and testament. Oh boy.
Versus Amy would be more of a Scarlet Woman type scenario. If Occam is evil, he's evil by himself. In one of his savant statements was Matthew Occam Blob is a valid noble ping.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Occam's evil.
Yeah, I don't think Occam's evil. Then why didn't you vote? Why didn't you vote to lift Occam? Why'd you have everybody use dead votes?
I wanted to see what the demon would do. I said this yesterday.
So you risked a TPK in order to see what the demon would do.
I mean, the script is all about giving people their dead votes back.
Interesting.
I even know who it was against, but I'm not gonna out them because it doesn't matter.
Welcome back to town. Matthew.
So hi, I'm your town's egg-based amnesiac, as I said. I got a bingo. And it was Kusmos, you're a genius, and I appreciate you helping me. I wake up at night, I get to pick a player. I get a egg or egg-based dish that matches that player's character token.
Occam nominates Matthew.
Can we let Matthew finish, please?
Yeah, it's fine.
And so last night I got the Japanese word for egg for Kusmos. I got a sunny side up egg for Tony D. I got a poached egg for Amy. And Occam Blazer, I got a deviled egg. I would really like to execute the person who has a deviled egg on my egg-based bingo. Please and thank you.
I saw Sophia's hand next.
Yes, I would like to ask, what do you think a poached egg means, and what do you think a sunny side up egg means?
I'm not going to out people's characters, because that's not my business to do so. However, I would like to execute a deviled egg.
Fish.
I'm just gonna out my info. I'm the balloonist. I learned Matthew, then Occam, then Amy, and then Sophia. And now y'all can argue.
Hey, Matthew. Is there a chance you're the drunk and you're just getting random egg-based relations? Because I don't see Sunny Side Up. I don't see Poached. I could see Devil, but is there a chance?
Seeing as I got the Japanese word for egg with a shigenja, and I don't know the Japanese word for egg, I literally had to Google it because Etreides gave it to me. I made them spell it for me so that I could Google it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the drunk. If Etreides really made me the drunk, that's kind of mean. But that would imply it's a Baron game if I believe both Sophia and someone else who I have an outsider claim from. Either way, I would still like to deal with the deviled egg.
Hey, Matthew.
Well, Fish just claimed Balloonist, which could add one.
Matthew, can I argue another point, please? The so-called recluse claim, I got a no on, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, because you're evil.
So, the recluse is probably lying, and Matthew, you are the drunk. Like, the drunk, or I am the drunk. Either way.
Can I say one thing? I know you wanted to nominate, or someone did. Fish just claimed that they got Amy and then me as a balloonist.
Yeah.
Amy is the recluse.
I can register as a minion or a demon if you are an outsider.
Right.
In the world that you're not.
Sorry, I forgot.
Occam cannot be a townsfolk and I be a townsfolk.
I forgot about your vulnerability, Amy.
Nominations are open.
Occam said they wanted to nominate me. I don't know if that's what they want to stand on.
No, I don't. I want to nominate Tony D, but we'll see what happens here in a little bit.
Matthew.
Then Matthew nominates Occam Blazer.
Matthew nominates Occam. Why?
I would really like to get rid of this deviled egg in town. I'm pretty sure Occam is evil, confirming Sophia for whatever weird egg-based reason. If I'm really the drunk, I already said fuck you Etreides enough time, so party.
Occam.
There's a Shugenja pointing at Matthew right now, who's also raising his hand. I don't understand that part. I'm not the demon. I'm actually not fine to die here or tomorrow. I don't think it's not me. I could be Tony D. Possibly, I'm pretty sure Amy's evil as well.
Right on the count. 3 required.
Sophia, what's up?
Add the pertinent to make people think if I made this shit up, I'm gonna laugh.
No. My first conversation on day 1 was with the Lost and Tony, where I outed, hey, I picked you as Butler. So the Lost and Tony could have gone ahead and talked to Occam or someone else and shared that I was Butler.
4 is enough.
Oh, sorry for cutting you off, but yes, 4 is enough.
Any other nominations?
But I'm just saying it's possible that the Lost and Tony are on the same evil team.
Fish nominates Amy. Why?
I just think this is the only person that could be a demon candidate that probably won't get a nomination from all the other people. I really don't know. I think there's like 3 possible demon candidates in my world, and it's just hard to decide between them.
Amy.
I think the one with the most possibilities of actually being the demon is the one that's currently on the block, and I don't think that it's an overvote to put 4 on a heavy demon candidate when people are trying to discount what I believe to be hard evidence that someone is probably just evil. You can kill me if you want. I am just the recluse. I've been telling people this since day 1 privately. I was claiming amnesiac at the start of the day because if it was a vigor, I didn't want them to immediately know where the recluse was. I don't think it's a vigor game. I would have been dead already. But do what you want.
Okay, running the count. 4 will tie. 5 will lift on to Amy.
And I would like to say, if I'm on an evil team and I'm bluffing Savant, we are in a very dire straits evil team.
2 is not enough.
Yeah, like I want to kill, like there wasn't enough votes or I would have dead voted, but we should be killing either Matthew or Amy today. If Occam's evil, he's by himself.
I wanted to kill Tony D or Matthew because one of them is the demon. Most likely.
I thought Sophia or Kusmos were the demon.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In Blob's world, and I think Blob is most definitely evil. I think probably a Mezepheles that turned Luna is my thought process.
I'm being deliberate.
Yeah, right, because I talked to Luna on the first day.
I am very scared of TPK right now.
Yeah, Etreides.
What's up, Sophia?
The Ferryman Fabled is on this script. For one of the reasons is because you can just click on that token as storyteller and automatically give back dead votes.
Sure.
Occam's hand is up.
Yep, I see Occam. I'm gonna let him speak. Occam, what's up?
I'd like to nominate Tony D, please.
Occam nominates Tony D. Why?
I'd rather see Amy dead today, but that's not going to happen. There is a void of information around Tony D. I have his claim. That's fine. Possibly a demon candidate. With Fish's balloonist information, Matthew and I cannot be the same type. We're both claiming townsfolk, and me and Amy can't be the same type. I think Amy's a minion. I think Matthew's a minion. We missed our chance, so let's kill Tony D instead of me. Also, every time I look at Matthew, I see St. Peter wave. I don't understand what's going on there.
Tony D.
I don't know what that last part meant, but anyway, I am the town crier. I think I've told enough people this. Right now, I have yeses on Amy and Fish, and no's on Occam and Matthew. So pretty much the only person I don't want to kill right now is Fish. I don't think I want to lift Occam again.
All right, run the count. 4 to tie.
Definitely not on me anyway.
5 to lift.
The fact that Matthew is in a Genja and has never been nominated this entire game reads very weird, except for once after it was no way to get on the block.
1 is not enough.
Well, should I nominate Matthew? I don't want to fuck with the town crier. I didn't know there was a town crier in play.
You already fucked with it.
I'll give you 10 secons.
I'll do it.
I'm not going to nominate. No.
I heard Tony D. Tony D nominates Matthew. Why?
Mathblade really wants this. Matthew is one of the 3 people I'm okay with killing. So if town really wants to kill Matthew instead of Occam, then by all means.
Matthew.
I think Mathblade is living in a world where he's about to get a whole lot of egg on his face by leaving the demon alive. I'm not the demon. I'm not evil. I'm just a weird egg-based amnesiac. It's kind of funny that, and I saw Luna Flower also signaling that she was going to put up her hand. So I'm kind of concerned that this is the evil team right here. Yeah, no.
Running the count. 4 to tie, 5 to lift onto Matthew.
Or if this is the evil team, it won't work.
I'm just very scared that Fish dies in the night and then the game just ends.
2 is not enough. 5 seconds.
The only thing I'm interested in is why are you so certain it's an Mezepheles?
Occam Blazer is executed and dies. Good night.
I'm certain it's a Mez game because Kus and Lunaflower are both claiming Shugenja. The Savant information highly implies there was a Pixie in the game at the start. And since both are still sticking to Shugenja, means that one of them is probably the Mez turned Pixie who saw Shugenja. And based on nobody wanting to go for Kusmos or Lunaflower, and we had to burn 3 dead votes in order to get Lunaflower on the block, means that Lunaflower is probably the evil Shugenja, means that Kusmos is probably good, and we still have not followed Kusmos' information of Matthew or Fish.
Hello. Would you like to give votes back?
I'm honestly tempted, but I don't know if that would be considered throwing or not.
Why would it be considered throwing?
Because Mathblade, I think, wants me.
I see. Okay.
So it's kind of like, all right, do I give Kusmos' vote back at the expense of Mathblade voting on me?
Sure.
Is the dilemma.
It is 2 good votes for 1 evil vote. And that is a dilemma. I will also just take your pick. There's not really an order to it.
Balloonist.
Balloonist. Okay, you got it.
Should I say Balloonist or should I say Mezepheles?
I will let you amend your decision if you would like to.
I think this is like the thing I'm worst at this game. I think Fish is the easy kill, right?
Sure.
But then that savant information says there's a chef 1. And if I let that hang around, like, but I guess I could try to sell it that. Where's the chef 1?
That is a really good point. That's a really good point.
Matthew? That'd be weird. I don't remember what the other part was. Jeez. I'm gonna say Mezepheles.
You're saying Mezepheles, you got it.
And hope this does not bite me in the ass, because this would be the second time in the last week that I've screwed myself by picking the wrong person at the end. Because that was I should have made Apollo my leech host the other game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think you played fine. Like, it was a 50-50. You can't evil. That's the one sort of philosophy I have about this game. Is evil has the hardest uphill climb, and even in the final 3, it all comes down to a 50-50, right? Like, you can't take it. The number of times that I've been killed as the demon when town built exactly the wrong world, like, it happens. Don't worry about it. You know, like,
yeah, I just think I have to kill Amy because of that chef 1 and the savant information.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm killing the Mez, and we're hoping for the best.
And you are not reviving people's votes, or are you?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's have some fun.
Okay.
With it.
All right. Great. Perfect.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Oh boy. Balloonist sees Tony D. I think I have to. I think I have to show the balloonist Tony D. Like, otherwise it just doesn't make sense. Hello.
Hi, 2 questions.
Yes.
If there had been a pass to a potential Scarlet Woman, would I get a different thing?
Since you bingoed, I can tell you, you would see the character the player currently was, or
Okay.
you would receive an evaluation based on the character the player currently was, not their starting role, if it had changed somehow.
That's kind of, and would Scarlet Woman still have worked yesterday with that death?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there were 5 at the time that the demon would have died if Occam Blazer was the demon. So at that point, the Scarlet Woman would have caught. Yep.
And that I just wanted to confirm that for technical.
Yep.
I want to do Tony D or Amy. I just can't decide which one. What's Amy?
Amy. I'm trying to think of whether or not I want to just give you the same thing I gave you for Amy earlier.
Oh, you're being. Okay.
Do I want to come up with something else for Amy? I will tell you. Meringue.
Okay. I think I understand. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's wrong. Shrug. I have to show Tony D. Right, there's no one else I can show. We showed Sophia. Okay, hold on. Matthew, Occam, Amy, Sophia. I think I have to show Tony D. I could show Luna Flower, but I just don't have a world where that makes sense, I don't think. Tony D. Good luck, Tony D. I'm so sorry. Hello.
Hell yeah.
I am going to show you Tony D.
Of course you.
Thank you. I think anything else would be suspicious. I think not showing both Matthew and Tony D. If I'm showing Matthew, especially as first, I think not showing Tony D would be suspicious. So I think I have to show Tony D to the Balloonist. The Balloonist has 2 of their pings. Both of them are in opposition to someone. Tony D is in opposition to an outsider claim. Matthew is a townsfolk claim that is in opposition to another townsfolk claim. So I think this is fine. Let's go for it.
Evil turn townsfolk and done.
Good morning. Everyone have your dead votes back. Amy died in the night. This is your final 3. Tony D, Fish, Matthew.
Yes, for now I believe it is Tony D.
Tony D.
Are we allowed to have private conversations?
I always allow private conversations. I'll allow 4 minutes for it.
All right, I guess nobody wanted to hear what I had to say. That's
Sorry,
fine.
Tony D.
No, you're good.
So is that noms open or noms end?
That is when noms open. I allow for private conversations on the final day because this is a social deduction game, and going off to a private conversation with someone is absolutely something that people can socially read you for. So use it as your own peril.
Read me for this. Can I have the Balloonist picks?
Yep. Matthew, Occam Blazer, Amy, Sophia, Tony D.
Wait. Did you say Amy then Sophia?
Yes.
All right.
So Amy is the recluse. She can, or they can register as evil minion demon.
So 2 townsfolk, 2 outsiders, and then who after Sophia?
And then Tony D. The 2 outsiders thing is like non-thing. Like Amy can read as 3 different things on the. They just can't read as townsfolk. Is the only thing.
I know. It's just I am more focused on the 2 townsfolk here.
Yes.
Matthew and Occam.
That's what I was after Occam yesterday.
The only thing is that Occam can't be evil because this game would be over because.
Yes, 100%.
So that means that.
I think Matthew and Tony D are evil.
I think Tony.
And one of them is the demon, and I don't know which one. So.
I think the D in Tony D stands for demon.
Yeah.
Because if Matthew was real, he feels more like a more realistic drunk than Amy does if Amy was real and felt more like a realistic outsider.
Amy is real. I'm like 90% sure.
Well, I got a no on night 2, so
sure.
I just stick with what I've got. So.
Listen, the pixie info gives me.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna out loudly be Matthew's #1 supporter and hope that people think that Matthew's my demon and I'm trying to clear him.
Yep. And
because a lot of people think I'm evil.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll just go with that. You do what you need to do. Just as long as we tell Luna not to vote on Tony, we're fine.
Yeah, she knows who Tony's the demon, right?
Yes, but you should whisper her just to be safe. Like,
okay.
Okay.
I did check Amy again last night because I did ask Etreides if, like, Amy had caught a Scarlet Woman, like, demon with the token, like, with the thing changed, and they said yes. They gave me a meringue for Amy, which just tells me it's like a mix because a recluse is a mix. I know you're gonna vote however you want to vote, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna try to scream at you, but I'm pretty sure Fish is the demon because I believe you're good.
Okay.
I mean, unless the sunny side up egg is the two lips of a Scarlet Woman, and that is how Etreides has interpreted it. I think yours is just the town crier bell flipped over, and the little bell in the center is the yoke, and the empty space is the light. Is how
I
I'm
could see that.
interpreting it. I mean, because Kus, they gave me the Japanese term for egg for shigenja because you can't make an egg dish necessarily out of how the token looks.
Tamago. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. I had to actually Google it. So the fact that you know, and I have it in front of me.
I like ramen, so.
Hello.
Hello, Lost.
How goes it?
Good. I've got myself confused. I don't know
love
if I've
that
written
so
something
much.
down wrong.
I love
or
that for Tony D so much.
if your information has changed. Your first day's information. What was it, please?
A sober chef would get a 0, or the outsider count has been modified.
When you snapshotted before they became the demon.
Yeah.
Oh, looks back.
Blob, what's the rest of your fortune teller information? Sorry.
2 dead no's.
Who are...
Ha!
Lost
I got
and
back
Tony.
before you donged us.
And Amy.
Welcome back.
We got stuck in chat.
You're fine. This is your final 3. I will open nominations.
I'm curious to hear the town crier information.
I think I'll close the day in 3 minutes. Matthew, I saw your hand.
If Tony D wants to talk, because there was a question from Blob about town crier, I would like Tony to be able to talk first.
Yeah, so the first 2 days of Town Crier information were kind of screwed up because Amy nominated both days, and I got a yes on both days. And then on day 4, I got a no between Occam Blazer and Matthew, and last night I got a yes between Matthew, Fish, and myself. So either I'm poisoned, or somebody was a minion at some point yesterday. That is my information.
Matthew, do you have more egg-based facts?
So last night I picked Amy again because I was concerned that Amy could have been the Scarlet Woman who caught something, and I asked Etreides if Amy's role had changed from a Scarlet Woman to something else, would I get something specifically new? And they said yes, it would get something that matches the token. I got a meringue on Amy. Obviously Amy's dead, so they can't be the demon. It still makes sense to what I've gotten. I believe I understand why I got what I got on Tony D. I think Tony D saw Fish as the Scarlet Woman yesterday because it snapshots before the change happens. And that is the minion that Tony D saw with the S.
Second call for nominations. Fish?
Since we're all kind of doing our thing, personally, I think it's just a evil team with Matthew and Tony D on that. I think one of them's the minion and one of them's the demon, and I just have to figure it out.
Well, Fish, if you think that...
that was horribly timed.
That was pretty good.
Well, I think Matthew's the most likely good out of this 3, so I want to see either Fish or Tony D.
And the funny thing is, Fish, if you think Tony D and I are an evil team, Tony D told me when I went to talk to him that he trusted you more than he trusted me. So I think
that's fine. Evil team can say whatever they want behind closed doors.
Like I was saying, if you think that Matthew has thrown himself to the wolves and Tony D is trying to blend in, I trust your nomination.
What does that mean?
The demon blends in. So
go ahead,
Matthew nominates Fish.
Matthew nominates Fish. Why?
I have to go off the information I have. I believe Tony D is my sunny side up egg because if you flip over the bell of the town crier, the little bell would be my yolk, and all of the empty space would be like an egg white. I think that's the best way that Etreides could have described a town crier. It makes sense to me. If you believe I'm the demon, then when I inevitably get nominated, feel free to vote for me. But this is where I'm going. This is information I have. If you really think I made all of this up, don't vote. But I really would appreciate it if you did.
Fish.
All right, I think I'm gonna nominate Tony D after this. I just don't think it's Matthew.
All right.
I would trust.
Running the count. 2 required to put Fish on the block.
I would trust in Fish's nomination. I think they're probably the
I think I'm
person here.
confirmed.
Sophia, I don't think this
outsider
could work.
count, right? Because there's 2 outsiders.
Just whoever you vote.
Amy has to either Amy is on my evil team or
3 is not an, or I'm sorry, 3 is enough.
Anyway, Fish will nominate Tony D.
Fish nominates Tony D. Why?
I have to send it on someone. May as well be you.
Tony D.
I'm good. I'm going to choose to trust Matthew. If we kill me, the good team will lose.
Running the count. 3 required.
Shall we not tie this now? Math Blade?
We need to go all in. It feels like the only good.
I can't take
What the fuck was that, Matt?
I wasn't letting it tie.
4 is enough.
And
Tony
no one else
D is
put
on the
my hand.
block.
I nominate Matthew.
Tony D nominates Matthew. Why?
I don't really understand. I kind of trusted Matthew, and then he voted on me, so that feels a little fucked up. So I know it's not me, so I have to nominate somebody else.
Matthew.
My response is it was looking like a tie. There were only 3 hands up. If it got around to you and no one else put a hand up, we would have no one on the block. And the only person left to be nominated would be me, and I know I'm good. So I had to take the chance of someone still being on the block and having a potential chance to win the game.
Okay, running the count. 4 will tie. 5 will lift onto Matthew.
Could I have my dead vote back, Demon? Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I mean,
5 is enough, and that is the final nomination that can be made. So Matthew is executed and dies.
I don't like the way we're listening to.
And we go to a grim reveal.
Evil.
Let's talk about this. We can start with Occam Blazer, your librarian, who saw that Sophia the Butler was in play. We can, I can confirm, well, we'll skip over that. Mathblade was very unfortunately killed, or would have learned really fun information because Town killed the Scarlet Woman day 1. Blob.
Nice.
Your fortune teller got a yes on Sophia and Kuzmos. Unlucky. Sophia was the red herring.
Unlucky.
Can I interject?
Go for it, Tony D.
This is where you say, you know what, token integrity is not a real thing, and you move the red herring. You just move it.
I had a plan. It's fine.
I mean, you can see one for this.
The Lost and Tony was your savant who got 3 pretty solid pieces of information. I did have to amend one of the days because I realized that I was not a math major for a reason, and counted letters in names incorrectly. Because one piece of information that the Lost and Tony was given was that 2 players on the evil team had the same number of letters in their name, and I had an off by 1 error because Lunaflower at the time was your evil turned Shugenja turned by Amy the Mezepheles. And I miscounted Lunaflower's name and Kuzmos' name. That's what that information was supposed to point to. The other was putting Matthew, I believe, Blob, and Occam in a noble ping, and Matthew was, you're drunk, who believed himself to be the amnesiac.
You better run. That's all I'm saying right now.
I hate when Town just
snatches. I know you have to be at karaoke for Nocturne.
I do have to be at karaoke. It's true. It's fine. The amount of times that I feared for my life during this stream.
Trust me, you're mine.
Etreides.
Oh my God.
Did
Can
you
we
know that
please finish the
karaoke is
Grim
Japanese for empty? Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. So Matthew was given an amnesiac ability that was, to be fair, I did give some choices that were very interesting and could be interpreted in a way that would have been terrifying, because when Matthew selected Tony D night 1, I said sunny side up egg, because I was like, that like envisions like happiness and sunny and beautiful. But Tony D was the Oho, which kind of looks exactly like a sunny side up egg. Fish was your balloonist. Got really sober and healthy and good information all game. I was absolutely scared. I did, Matthew, the reason that I gave you meringue on Amy actually was because it's very light and fluffy, like a feather. So I was trying to blend some amount of good information in there.
It made sense to me, Matthew.
Don't talk your way out of this.
I mean, Matthew, I was
back will be mine, and I get it in person.
I was trying to tell you, you had to be drunk. None of that made sense. If you were
Can
gonna...
I ask the Lost a question? There was a piece of Savant information talking about outsider count had not been modified. Can you read that day back?
It wasn't outsider count had not been modified.
Hold on.
A sober chef would get a 0, or the outsider count has been modified.
Oh, okay. Luna Flower. Okay. When
I wrote
spoke
it
to
down
Luna
wrong,
about
sorry.
it, yeah, that's the whole reason I killed Amy, because I thought your true piece of Savant information was that there was a chef 1, and I was like, I don't want to be caught next to Amy in this situation.
It sort of was in a backwards
well,
way.
you're welcome.
I do not. I mean, well played, Evils, but I'm surprised we were trying to go after Shugenja information when one of them had to be evil. So we shouldn't.
No, we
shouldn't.
They really were not looking at Shugenja information.
I was, because I thought Luna Flower was misturned, and that means Kuzmas was the Shugenja. And that fact that nobody nominated Matthew and Fish for 3 days read like Kuzmas was a sober Shugenja, which meant that Matthew was probably the demon and Tony D the minion, and I just had it backwards. And that Matthew was just the drunk and Tony D was the demon.
So when Blob screams out having a yes on Sophia and Koos, my first conversation, I was looking for a townsfolk to turn. So I said, let me look at like neighbors of people and see what I could do. I went to Luna first. I said, hey, what are you? Luna said, funny, I'm the Shugenja, pointing at Kuzmos. And I was like, do you want to say the word Tosho for me?
I love that Mezepheles, by the way.
I mean, she did claim Empath 1.
It's true. It's true. It's very true.
Can I have to go. I'm feeling tired and
Bye,
sleepy, and I
Sophia.
have to go early.
Bye, Sophia.
Sure, no problem,
I'm
Sophia.
gonna go as well. I'll talk to you all later.
Thanks for being here, the
I just want to be there when Matthew beats up Etreides for this.
That's not gonna happen. Atreides has a bodyguard in me.
Nothing you can try.
I can still get through you.
Matthew, I'll help. I'll go from behind. Giving me the role game is funny.
That's not the first time someone has wanted to go at me from behind.
Yeah, I was gonna make the joke, but I decided not to.
Good. Behave yourself.
I really had to stop my reaction, Matthew, when you told me what I was egg dreamed as, because recognizing it as showing my bluff, and I'm like, oh, you're the drunk egg dreamer.
Yeah.
Atreides, just Atreides know that I'm gonna have plenty of time to think about this.
Oh yeah, as soon as Matthew came to me and said poached egg, I was like, oh yeah, you're the drunk baby.
I picked I did good.
It was
To
funny.
be fair, I showed the balloonist, you, and then another townsfolk, Matthew.
I kept trying to push into that.
Yeah, but I didn't trust you. You gave me deviled egg on Occam.
That's fair. That's true. Yeah.
Can we let Luna talk? She's had her hand up for a bit.
Thank you. I just want to say, Atreides, when I received that savant information from the Lost about the 2 people with the same name length, I made the exact same mistake you did and thought you were talking about me.
That's really funny. Okay, I feel much better.
I can't spell Kuzmos, apparently.
Tony D.
I'm surprised no one said anything that I gave Mathblade his vote back like 3 fucking times, and people just like it just sailed over everybody's head, and I was so nervous because I was like, Mathblade is gunning for me. Is this a huge mistake? I don't know. But yeah, I thought it would make Mathblade look more evil, but nobody even mentioned it at all. So
It's
it's hard to solve.
Yeah, it's probably more that I had the correct world that Amy and Luna Flower were Mez turn. It was more I just had the wrong world of you and Matthew together, because I thought Kusmos' Shukenja information was just correct. It was, if I had actually lived and saw Scarlet Woman there, I think I kill you 99 times out of 100, but it's just...
Yeah, that's why you had to die, Mathblade.
Yeah, 100%.
The only issue is the savant information. If you had thought Amy, it was really pointing right at Tony D. It was like a big spotlight, like this guy.
Oh, I thought Tony D was evil. I just thought Tony D was a minion.
I literally knew, like, because I knew that if I were the demon, I would be giving Mathblade their vote back too for the same exact reason.
Sophia, you look different.
I also voted on the demon. I put the demon on the block. I think I win this game.
I was
bullshit.
I was gunning for both of you for like 3 days. I was just getting ignored.
Yeah, I don't know.
Frankly, I am slightly disappointed that the day didn't end in a tie, so I could go to Tony D and Tony D could say, "Yeah, give everyone their votes back. By the way, this person dies."
I probably would have done it. It was probably a mistake because I give 2 good votes back for 1 evil, but
considering it won you the game, it was a good move, actually.
Well, the real reason I did it is because that's what the script is all about, and I wanted to see what it would be like. So I just did it for fun.
Sure.
I would have done the same. I will just say, day 1, I thought we were losing hard. I was like, well, we're losing together. Love my team. We're all done for.
Dude,
I was like, I'm sorry I brought Luna into this. Okay.
That sun side up thing from the fucking
I was terrified.
Was terrifying. I was like, what if Matthew puts this together, I'm so fucking fucked.
That is exactly why I whispered you and I said, hey, what are you claiming, by the way? Because I need to know if it looks like a sunny side up fucking egg.
I literally, I didn't have a basis for anything. I didn't know what Tony D was claiming. And so it literally was just like, what's like the friendliest egg that I can think of? Thinking like hard-boiled, deviled are going to be the people that I'm going to frame. And then it just sort of evolved into this direction. And I was like, well, sunny side up is still like happy though, right? And then Amy and Tony D were conversing about that. And I was like, oh boy, uh-oh, okay, oh shit.
Yeah, that's when I had to do work with Matthew, basically, and I had to sit there and walk through each of the days, and I was like, I think this looks like a town crier bell. Like, this is the egg. Like, this is the bubbly outer part.
I was doing that on my own, but trust me, Amy, you're not stopping me from getting to Etreides, and I know exactly how to find them.
Oh my god,
they cannot run from karaoke.
We'll see. Run up, I got you.
I'm just saying, to echo what was said in text chat by Luna Flower, last night I picked Matthew and got scrambled.
Yeah.
I told you were going to end up. I told you were ending up with egg on your face. If you didn't listen to me.
I don't have egg on my face. I got pretty close. I'm okay with it.
I wanted to say farmer every night, but there was no fucking farmer. So when I said farmer and Sophia died, I was like, all right, well, there goes that, I guess.
No, that night when Sophia died, after Tony D kept saying farmer, I was like, there's no farmer. So I was like, how long is this night? I was like, oh, there's savant information being built here. Got it. And then Mathblade had hinted at balloonist information that was out there and people being on opposing teams. And so when I spoke to Tony D, I was like, you got to kill this fucking savant. It's a long night phase. There's going to be a lot of info there. So it was good that we were able to get that information when we did. I wish we figured it out a little sooner. I probably should have been poking a little harder.
Anyway, what was the plan on making Sophia the red herring that got my Scarlet Woman killed immediately?
Because base 1 outsider, I was giving Recluse as a bluff. There was a drunk, so if people solved it. So an extra outsider being a demon that's just quote unquote confirmed.
But
that's what I was trying to world build as.
Did the librarian see them?
Right, they could be an evil team.
They're just an evil team in a confirmation pair.
Oh, that's so hard.
That was funny.
It is a little bit.
To be fair,
I would never do
turning
that to
Luna,
my demon.
and Luna being the other person that paying really helped.
I
Yeah.
should have
Build
just
our worlds.
inverted all the votes that were on Luna Flower, but I didn't pay attention to the votes enough because we used 3 good dead votes to lift off Occam Blazer onto Luna Flower, and then for some reason we still killed Occam.
Mathblade, I thought I pointed out to you exactly who's in that vote for Luna, but did vote for Occam, which was 3 out of 4 people in the evil team, and then Matthew.
I hear you talking about all these dead votes that was Kaluna. I was generous enough to give you those votes back.
Right, y'all still have them. It's fine.
I didn't use mine except to kill the demon, and I failed.
Hey, it's Etreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support this channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at our store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out. Special thanks to our patrons. Our epic level patrons, Toki, Tomcat, Leo the Leopard, and Mathblade. Our legendary level patrons, Irie, Kevin Jung, Caspian Drago, Clara, Jeffy Z, Alan Michael, Arbater, That Guy's Hat, Halo, Rowan Wablin, Titus, Lumu, Guggy, open parentheses, Cool, closed parentheses, Tosho, and Ongaku, and our mythical patrons, the cream of the crop, Siobhan Reed, Rosiphius, and Bluebeard. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thanks so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.